What's up, guys? Nitro here, and as most of you might know, Machinima recently just paid its partners their quarterly payments, and it's been quite a bit of a debate to how much these people actually make. So I've gone through the liberty of doing a little research for you guys, and I'm going to help you get a grasp on how much these guys make. And when they say it's not peanuts, I'm going to tell you that it's definitely not peanuts. So I'm going to use xJawz as an example because he's made it pretty open about what he spent a lot of his money on, and so that's who I'm going to use. But let's get the base information down. Now, in the 3-month period, I've gone on xJawz's channel and I just went through his videos until it said 4 months ago. But all the videos up until then, 278. I went on socialblade.com and looked at the amount of views that he's gotten in a 3-month period, and that is 36.29 million views. And they also had his estimated earnings, which on there is 85,766 to 343,066, which is a lot of money, but that is also a very large range. So when I go into the next page, I'm going to show you what I've come up with as a pretty educated guess to how much he makes. Like, again, this Social Blade says that I'm making money on my videos, and that's obviously not true. Although the $47 that it says I make in a year would be nice. But anyway, let's get into things, okay? xJawz's base purchase that he made was his Mercedes-Benz E350 Coupe, which on the website ranges from $48,000 to about $85,000. But from the description that he gave on the car, he said he had the GPS and stuff, so I just went with the most basic GPS package, and that brought it up to $53,000, and that's what I'm going to use for an amount. He said that he saved for college. Okay, where I go to school, it's about $5,200 a year for tuition, and I'm at a very small school. So he's going for dentistry, and he's probably going to go to a bigger school. I'm going to assume that it's about $10,000 a year. But since he knows that in 3 months he's going to have another check coming in the mail, I'm going with that he's just putting away a small amount now, and then that's just going to build up as time goes. So I put $5,000 for college. He's openly said in his videos that he started off with $2,000 for a giveaway, which has increased up to $3,000. So I put that down for his giveaways. Savings for spending money and such, I went into this just on my own personal level, because if I was him, I'd want to have, you know, anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 in my bank account just for spending money to have. So I went in the middle and just put $4,000 for savings. You know, that could be more, that could be less, but that's just personal opinion on that one. And then he said that he's lending money to his parents, but I'm going to leave that as a blank because that's getting a little bit personal, and plus, who knows, it could be like 20 bucks, nothing big. And that gives you a total of $65,000 for 1 quarter that xJawz makes. So let's get into some calculations here. If you take the $65,000 and you multiply it by 4, that gives you $260,000 a year. So let's break that down into if you are working a full-time job. That is $260,000 divided by the 52 weeks in a year, divided by 5 days in a week, divided by 8 hours in a day. That is a 40-hour-a-week job, and that would mean that he is making $125 an hour, which is an insane amount of money, considering minimum wage, where I am anyways, is $10.25, I think. I don't even know how much I make, but yeah. So that's like 10 times what I make. But let's get on xJawz's level. In one of his videos a long time ago that I was listening to, he said that he's never had to get a summer job because this has paid his bills. This has given him enough spending money to be comfortable. And he said, why would I work a full-time summer job when I can work on these videos 8 hours a week and get paid for it? So, okay, xJawz works on his videos 8 hours a week. So let's get into that calculation. $260,000 divided by 52 weeks in a year divided by 8 hours each week. $625 an hour xJawz makes. Now this is the big question. You tell me, do you think YouTubers make enough money to live on? I absolutely do. There's no doubt on my mind that YouTubers can survive on the money that they make off their YouTube videos. Now that's where it becomes in the question that people are stupid and people are this and people are that, you know, we'll get a real job, this and that. You know what? Everybody that started making YouTube videos started doing it for fun. They're no different than you, me, and the next guy. You know what? We all started doing this because we love playing video games and, you know, we want to help people, or, you know, just do whatever, put videos online. You know, they didn't do it for the money. Money wasn't even a thought of back then. You know, it was just, you know, putting out videos. And me, as being a person on YouTube now, I don't regret 1 minute of it, because I've met a lot of people from YouTube, and you know what, I got lots of friends from YouTube now, and you know, they're just cool people that you meet. And you know, if I was any of them making all this kind of money, so what? Why wouldn't you want to? You're doing something that you love by playing video games, and you're getting paid to do it. You know, people at Machinima, people at Next Gen Tactics, those guys have awesome jobs. You know, they get to do something that they love. Somebody like Guns for Hire, he went into it, you know, video games were his thing, video games were his release, video games were always there for him. It's something that he was passionate about, something that he loved. And you know what, now he's working for Next Gen Tactics and he's getting paid to do something he loves. And how can you hate somebody for that? It gets no different than a professional athlete. You know, somebody like Sidney Crosby in the NHL, okay? This is a kid, well, he's not a kid anymore, but he was a kid that all he ever wanted to do was play hockey. And he said it, like, you know, you do something, you wake up every morning and you're doing something that you love doing, something that you're passionate about. You know, you could go into this and say, well, you know, they got to train and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? People that play video games need to do stuff too. People, they have to train, they have to make themselves better at the game. You know, they have to learn new programs. You know, making YouTube videos isn't easy. You know, there's lots of programs that you have to run. There's lots of things that you can learn to make your videos better. And you know, people at Next Gen Tactics, they're making strategies for people. You know, in zombies, I honestly wouldn't be any good at zombies if I didn't watch Next Gen Tactics and learn from their strategies that they put out there for me. You know, like, how's that different than like a baseball pitcher, man? Baseball pitchers' contracts are ridiculously large. They could get a 5-year deal for just an absurd amount of money. And you're thinking about it, these guys are maybe throwing 100 pitches a game max, 32 games a year. So you're 3,200 pitches. You know, you're playing baseball, which is something that you love doing, obviously. And you're a pitcher. You just throw a ball. Okay, and then you can be like, oh, you know, you're just playing video games. Well, you're being a pitcher. You're throwing a ball. And, you know, it's a skill that people have. And you know what? If people are good enough to do it, in my mind, they deserve to get everything that they get. And, if, you know, you guys can all hate on these people and call them a piece of shit and call them all this and that, but you guys still watch them, and you are the people that are paying their bills. And you know what? Me as a viewer, I have no problem doing that for them, because you know what? I get enjoyment watching what they're making. You guys probably get enjoyment watching what they're making. You know, whatever. That's what they do. They deserve everything they get. And all I can say is that I would also do it. You know, maybe xJawz went a little bit overboard with the Mercedes, but you know what? Why not, man? You only live once. Get shit that you can enjoy. He wants to be a dentist, he'll be making the big bucks then too, so then you guys can be like, ooh. If you have balance, that's all you need. And you know what? I'm cool with this. I think I've gone into this a little bit too far, so I'm going to end the video on that note. I absolutely think that they deserve everything they get. That's the numbers for you guys. This rant is over. It wasn't really a rant, but this discussion's done for now, until you guys leave a comment and let me know what you think. But yeah, these guys might have been lucky with the timing to get in when they did get in, but the fact is that they got in, and you know what? It's cool for them. And you know, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and it took me a long time to get into it, and you know what? It costs money to get into it. But you know, maybe time barring, maybe if it was me back then, maybe I'd be one of them. So I can't hate on these guys, because you know, it's something cool. It's something that I've always wanted to try and do, and that's what they're doing. But I'm gonna leave it at that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, you know, like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, but leave a comment and let me know what you guys think about what these people make, and if you think they deserve it or if they don't. But that is all. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.